everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's doing well. Today's video is gonna be showing you guys how I decorate my Sterling Inks 520 page notebook using the Hey Planners Girl custom tip-in that was designed for the Hoponichi weeks. And this video is in a small collaboration with Yarny from Hey Planners Girl, because as I said, this tip-in was originally designed for the Hoponichi weeks in the year of 2023, as you can see from the calendar back here. But because this notebook is 520 pages, so it's quite substantial, and it's my diary and I don't write in it every day, so it's gonna take me quite a long time to fill up this whole journal. So I reached out to Yarny after I purchased the original tip-in, and I asked her if she can change the words in the front to My Journal Volume 1. So she's gonna have a separate listing specifically for this design and on her Etsy shop, and I'll also link it below in the description box as well, so you guys can go print it out. And before we get started into this, I want to show you guys a setup of my VDS cover, because I really like how it turned out. So again, this is the VDS standard mega codex with the giant 75mm clasp that I unboxed in the other video. So in here I have two magnetic pins. This one is from Color Cafe. This one is from Sweet Freckles Design. I believe this one though is currently out of stock, but I would suggest you follow her Instagram and or join her Facebook page and see if she will re-release them. And then here I just have a clear kind of like a washi card, but it's just blank. This one is also from Color Cafe. This was in her spring box. And then next we have this fountain pen magnet. This is from Sweet Freckles Design as well. This butterfly is from Point Blank Stationery Co. And this window with the feather is from Color Cafe. And then this is just the backing for the fountain pen nib magnet from Sweet Freckles Design. And then I have these I'm not sure what you would call them, like planner cards or dividers. So I just have, it says knock knock here with my name, goals, and wish list, and I just love these blank and these because this is more for decoration than anything useful. And then this card is from Sweet Freckles Design. This is a freebie that you get with when you place an order with her shop. And this little mini peony magnet is from Kubo and Lucy, and I love this card. It says, reminder, you are stronger than you believe and stronger than you seem. Keep going, warrior. And we just have a lot of encouraging words in the back, so really nice, good to keep in the back as a reminder. Okay, so now for what you're gonna need to set this up is after you make the purchase on Etsy, you're gonna want to print out 2 copies. And the reason why you want 2 copies is because you're gonna need to cut them anyway. Well, depends on you. For me, when first of all, the calendar is going to be in the front, so you know that's not going to work. Second of all, as you can see, when you even if you fold it in half, it's not centered, right? And then I mean, you can reach out to Yarny and ask her to, I guess, move them, but ultimately this flower in the original design is lower. So as you can see here, like the calendar, if you put it like right in the middle, this flower is a little lower, and I prefer to just cut them in half and reposition them wherever I want. So then essentially you're gonna cut this, and then you're gonna cut this, and then you're gonna tape it together. Or if you don't care for the calendar, just print it out, cut this up, and then tape, you know, a blank sheet to it. So I just printed these via vellum sheets. You can print them on white paper if you like. And then I have these clear cover from Sterling Ink. That was specifically designed for the 520 page week size notebook, as you can see. And some washi. You just need one roll of whichever your favorite washi that you think will go with this. And then corner rounders, and also ruler, pen, and some scissors. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here I have a blank 520 page Sterling Ink week size notebook. This is in the black. My diary is in the mauve. I think it looks better with this design, but I'll do it in the black too, just so you guys can see how it looks like. So let me set this aside actually. So first, what I like to do is actually, and you can do this either way, you can either put the notebook into the clear cover first and then measure things out, or you can just leave it out and just use them. Oh boy. Okay, so there. So it's a perfect fit. It's like a perfect, slightly snug fit, but it will stretch as you use it. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to start with the fronts. So, and this, I basically just eyeball it. But if you want to be a little bit more precise, so I think that is relatively in the middle. But for my more precise girlies out there, you can use a ruler, and you can either use the word Hey Planner Girl here as your midpoint, or you can use this right here. So I think I'm just gonna move it all the way down to the bottom because that's like where it's straight, and then just gonna see. So that's about 3.8 centimeters, and that's it's like way more. Okay, so but that actually still looks like it's in the middle, so that might be fine. But we can move it slightly more to the side and see. So that's about 4.1 centimeters, and that's about 3.9. Okay, that's perfect. It is fine because this has like, it's pretty tight now. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna use your pen or pencil. Pencil is probably better, but I don't have one with me, so I'm just gonna use a pen. And you're gonna want to make sure you mark it. Here, I'll show you in a minute. Okay. So you're gonna want to mark it where the seam of not the edge, okay, but like the seam right here, inner seam of the clear cover is. And then, so I'm just gonna use a paper cutter to cut this off first. I'm gonna have to do it off camera because my paper cutter is ginormous. It's not gonna fit in the screen, so give me a minute. Okay, I am back. So, let's see. I think that looks good. Okay, and now we're gonna need to cut out the top and the bottom. So, again, what looks to be in the middle might be different for you. Like you might prefer to have it more down here. You might prefer to have it like a little more up, So I'm again just going to eyeball it. Sorry if you can hear some noise in the background. It's my dog and she's just digging at her little bed. Let's see, I think that looks fine. Yeah. Yep. Okay, and And again, we're going to go ahead and mark it at the seam. And it's okay if you're a little over. It's better to be over than short, because if you're over, you can always trim a little bit more as you go. Okay, so this is how it's looking. Let's see how it fits. So we're gonna take and slide this in. Okay, that's actually a perfect fit. Okay, so obviously it's going to look like this. Okay, yep, perfect. Oh wow, that turned out much better than I expected. Okay, so you're gonna use your corner rounder. I got this one from Amazon. It's the favorite one I've tried so far. It works really well. It has 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. You're gonna wanna use the small. So I'm just gonna trim it right there. And right there. You don't have to corner round the corners if you don't want to. I just prefer, because it just fits better, and I like that overall rounded look. So that looks really good. Okay, so let's move on to the back. So you might have to take it in and out a couple times. But you know, as you do it, you might find a better way to do it than me. This is just how I do it. There's really no right or wrong. Well, I guess if you make a mistake, there would be a wrong way. Okay. So here again, you can either have it a little bit down so you can see both brands, or you can have it like right in the middle, one covering the other. I'm gonna have it a little bit down because I want to see both designers, both names there. Okay, that's actually perfectly fine with me. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna mark. Oh, we're actually not gonna mark that side. We're gonna mark this side. Okay, and I will be back once again. So let's see. So I initially said that I wanted it kind of like right there. So we're gonna trim it here and here and here. Okay, so let's see how this fits. Okay, we might, oh, is it good? Okay, that turned out good too. Okay, so let's just put gold in just to see how that looks. Let's round the corners. Wow, that's like a perfect fit. Okay, so now you can leave it like this, right? And then just tape them together. Or you can trim them and then tape them, which I will trim them a little bit and then tape them together. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, so are we still filming? Okay. I just have my phone camera is like all the way up above me, so sorry if you hear like a little chair scooting. That's just me like getting up and sitting back down. Okay. Okay, that looks good. You can trim. I could have trimmed a little more, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, for the washi, I'm gonna use this one. It's like, okay. So let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it. So you wanna cut a little extra. Where's my scissors at? You wanna cut the tape, the washi tape, a little longer than the actual length of the paper, because then you can trim it to make sure that it sits perfectly in the middle. Okay, and I eyeball it. I think that looks good. Down the tape. Take this out. I'm gonna tape the other side too, don't worry. Okay, so what I mean is, so once you have it taped right here like this, I hope everything is in the center of the camera. And then voila! And then it's perfectly straight. And then this other side. Okay, perfect. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing for the front. Okay, I'm gonna guesstimate where the middle is. And then trim, trim, trim. Okay, perfect. And then slide it in. And then put our notebook in. So this is the black linen version, and I just want to show you what it will look like with vellum on the black cover. Oh, okay, and then bend it a little, make sure it gets in place, and this is how it looks. Are we in frame? Yep, okay. Yeah, so I think that looks really good. This is how it would look, like vellum paper against the black linen cover. And then just to show you a little comparison, this is the mauve leatherette one. I personally really like how it looks on the mauve leatherette, but if you print it on like white paper or Tomoe River paper, like more opaque paper, I think that could work for the black one too. It's totally up to you, your preference. Here's what the back looks like. This looks a little thicker because I have the front fluffed up from some journal entries. And there you have it. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I will link again the exact listing for this design down below. It says My Journal Volume 1, and I will also link the original 2023 version as well. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good weekend, you guys. Bye bye.